This is Ron from RHODES Custom Auto. I want to welcome you guys into my shop and give you a little shop tour to let you know what we've been working on this winter and what to look for this spring. What we have here is a Mustang, belongs to Bob Clayton out of Maryland. He brought it in for a 25 upgrade. We ended up changing some things while it's here. We ended up cutting the old cage out of it, updating it. We put in new ladder bars, new cross members. We're going to end up putting a whole new floor, mini tub in the car, so he can run the 750 index race down to Cecil County this year. So we're trying to get him ready for the first race this year. Yeah, what we've done up here is we've put in our own style ladder bars. We don't use any production style ladder bar. We custom make our ladder bars, different lengths for different cars, different power applications. We make ours out of 1.25" chromoly tubing versus, standard manufacturers 1 inch. We use doubler plates on the front ladder bar mounts and make our own track locator. This car should be done in about 2 to 3 weeks. He will be ready for the first race at Cecil for the 750 index race. And while it's here, we're putting new mini tubs in it so you can get the car nice and low. Redid the frame connectors. It's got full frame connectors from front to back, and it will be up to the 25.5 spec. Our specialty is the cage work and the chassis work. We do all chromoly 25.5, 25.2 specs. The ladder bars, the stock suspension stuff for the drag radial classes. We do a lot of small tire stuff, the drag radial stuff, and the 10.5 tire cars. We do anything from just your basic bar for your new Mustang up to a deal like this, a 25.5 car, 25.2 car, all chromoly. Everything's custom bent and custom made for your car. This is a 69 Z28, belongs to Jim Malice out of Wilmington, Delaware. He brought this car in. We were doing a mini tub job on this car, full chromoly cage. Looks like we might be changing it to a 25.5 spec. We've talked back and forth. Of course, while it's here, things always seem to go a little further than where they wanted to start from. So we may be doing a 25.5 on it. We moved the leaf springs in on the back. It's going to be a stock suspension car. He's kind of on the fence as far as what he's going to do with the car. Maybe do some drag radial stuff or some 850 index racing. He's kind of not sure what he's doing with the power yet. We've taken the firewall. It's in paint now. Got that all done, smoothed it off, filled in all the holes. Got the front frame, working on that now. Got it blasted. We're going to weld up all the factory seams. Put that back up underneath the car so we can finish the front half of the cage. When this car leaves here, it will be a complete roller minus the paint. He might even have us paint it while it's here. We're going to see how things go. Because as well as the chassis work, we also do body work and paint work while it's here. This way you can drop your car off and you can pick it up completely done. This is Don Baskin's car. This is a pro stock car. We are getting ready for this car. Will be in Florida for the first race this year. Don brought us this car this past summer, and we took this car completely. This was a complete car when he brought it to us. We totally disassembled the car, sent it out, and got it dipped. Unfortunately, when we got the car back, there wasn't much left other than the firewall and the dash. We have replaced every single panel on this car. We even had to get a donated car to get the roof off of. So this is another roof off another car. So we've taken this car, reskinned it, all new floors, full 25.5 chassis, full Fab 9 housing rear with all our fabricated parts on the housing, all our fabricated ladder bars. Everything on this car we have made. We've welded here, fabricated here. It's full flat-out race car. It's got the race car column. It's got tubular front end. It's going to have a small block Chevy in it. This car will be this will be the fastest car in pro stock next year, hands down. As you can see in the rear of the car, we've put our own frame rails in the back with the wishbone, got the fuel cell mount in the back, new tubs in it. Yeah, when this car leaves the shop, this will be a turnkey car. We have everything here to put this car together. It's in the process of getting the body work done. It will be in paint by the end of the week. I have to have this car done and together in about the next 3 weeks. And as you see it now, it's in primer, ready to go to the paint shop. We have to disassemble the car a little bit more for the paint shop. Once it's painted, then it's all on. I got to get this car completely done in about 3 weeks. Wired, plumbed, everything. We've got the motor here. It's got a Bischoff motor, small block. As you know, they make plenty of power, so that's not a problem. It's got a Pro Flight trans in it. This is, like I said, this is a Pro stock car. This car will run at the front of the pack and will be a class winner, no question about that. We have a Monte Carlo here, belongs to Mark McLeod out of Maryland. He's going to be running at most of the Cecil heads-up races. He's not sure which class he's running, but he's definitely running there. He may run 2 classes with the car. It's got a big block Chevy in it from Steve Schmidt Motors. We did the cage in this car last year. Mini-tubbed it last year. It's in here this year. We're doing a rack in it, parachute, motor plates, putting a glass hood and glass deck lid on the car. Just a lot of little upgrades. So he's going to be ready for the the first race at Cecil. Well, we're at the end of the tour down here at Rhodes today. Check back in a couple weeks to check out the progress on Baskins Nova. We should have plenty more done by the time you're down here. If you need anything, just give us a shout.